Tres 2 Bits is a gas giant planet with a surface that absorbs light, resulting in pitch darkness and scorching hot temperatures. In the 55 Cancri star system, 55 Cancri E is an extreme planet with half its surface covered in molten lava and the other half in eternal darkness. HD 189,377 has a visually appealing appearance with blue and white patterns, but its atmosphere contains silicate particles that cause glass rain and extremely high-speed winds. Planets in a pulsar star system are slowly being destroyed by the powerful electromagnetic pulses emitted by the rapidly spinning star. Kepler 70 Bits is a rocky world that survived being consumed by its overgrown star, but is now evaporating. Lastly, WASP 12 Bits is a planet with intense gravity due to its star, causing it to have a short lifespan. Mostly a gas result in the star slowly devouring its protege WASP 12 Bits has already taken the form of an egg stretched toward its merciless sun, and it's unable to do anything with its condition in another 10 million years. The planet will inevitably succumb to the voracious star's appetite. If you ever wondered what it's like to walk on ice and hot coals at the same time, Lisi 436 Bits is a planet that would give you a vivid example, being extremely close to its sun. The Neptune-sized exoplanet boasts temperatures hotter than a blazing oven, and yet it's covered in ice which burns incessantly. This ice is much denser due to the enormous gravity of the planet staying solid even under extreme conditions, and not melting away. No list of frightening worlds could do without mentioning Venus, the Earth's evil twin. The second planet from the Sun has an atmosphere so thick and full of clouds that its surface is much hotter than that of Mercury volcanic eruptions. Constantly fresh, Venus's gravity is almost 100 times stronger than ours, and those clouds I mentioned are not made of water but of sulfuric acid, which condenses and rains down on the ground, adding to the inferno. But even if you were brave or crazy enough to try to pass through these clouds, you probably couldn't. The winds up there are as strong as some of the most powerful hurricanes back on Earth. Here we have a very long name for a very, very cold planet. Although the host star is not too far away, it's a small and rather cool red dwarf whose light and heat barely even reach the planet. The temperatures out there fall as low as minus 370 degrees, which is only marginally warmer than absolute zero. The exoplanet is thus dark, gloomy, and covered in eternal ice that never thaws. Still, if it has a rocky core, it might generate some heat, so there's a chance that deep below the frozen surface, some unknown alien things might lurk. Dimidium, located roughly 50 light-years away from our solar system, is a planet hostile to any living thing on many accounts. It's tidally locked to its sun, which means one of its sides is always facing the star, while the other is always turned away. The hot side is heated to over 1800 degrees, perpetually blown over with winds reaching 600 miles per hour. Despite Dimidium being a gas giant, it has a large amount of iron in it, which melts and evaporates in the atmosphere, creating clouds, and when those cool down, they fall on the surface in the infernal rain of molten iron. Oxygen is usually viewed as an element that might bring life to a planet, but this is definitely not the case for Osiris. Scientists were shocked to find oxygen on this planet, or rather around it, because it's 8 times closer to its star than Mercury is to the Sun. This extreme distance makes Osiris a living melting pot, where anything that could burn. Well, it's also responsible for a very short orbit of the planet around the star. A year on Osiris is just 3.5 days on Earth. To boot, the atmosphere of the planet is constantly blown and melted away by the heat from its sun core. So 3 is neither as hot nor as cold as some of the others on this list, but it's terrifying in its own more insidious way. It's a gas giant similar in size to Jupiter, yet 20 times denser. This makes this exoplanet's gravity weight. Kuwait 7b is an extremely hot planet with a dense atmosphere, and its rocky surface creates an infernal landscape. The planet ULX 44 is a free-floating rock in space, 11 times more massive than Jupiter, posing a threat to other planets. The existence of millions of such rogue planets is theorized. Carbon planets could form with toxic black clouds and tar oceans. Water worlds are mainly composed of water and ice, with immense depths and crushing pressure. Several moons in our solar system, such as Ganymede, Callisto, Titan, and Enceladus, have significant water masses. Discovering ocean planets is challenging due to their specific conditions. Gliese 1214 Bits was the first ocean planet discovered, with a dense atmosphere and low density. The planet Koi 571501 is a water world with a dense atmosphere. It is located close to its star, resulting in extremely high temperatures. Scientists have not yet found any evidence of hydrogen, helium, or water in its atmosphere. The surface is covered in a thick layer of hot ice that doesn't melt even at such high temperatures. Another potential water world is TOI 1452 bits, located in the Dragon constellation. It is 7 times larger than Earth and is believed to consist mostly of a giant ocean with a rocky surface beneath. It orbits 2 small red dwarf stars and is located at a great distance from them. While the presence of water suggests the possibility of life, it is unlikely due to the lack of necessary minerals. However, there is a chance that meteorites or comets could bring minerals to the planet's ocean and potentially create life. Further research using powerful telescopes may provide more insights into these planets. Currently, the only known life in the universe is on Earth. NASA has compiled a list of 24 planets that have conditions more favorable than Earth, offering potential for further exploration. The planet Koi 571501 is orbiting an orange dwarf star and is closer to its star than Earth is to the Sun. It has a thick atmosphere, which may result in a lighter and more colorful environment compared to Earth. Orange dwarfs have a longer lifespan than our Sun, providing more time for planets to develop life. Koi 571501 is about 5.5 billion years old and is located in a habitable zone with an average temperature of 52 degrees Fahrenheit. It is larger than Earth and has strong gravity, which helps retain heat in the atmosphere. However, it is located approximately 3,000 light-years away from Earth. Another interesting planet is Koi 301001, which orbits the star Koi 2010. It has an average temperature of 67 degrees Fahrenheit and a radius nearly 1.5 times larger than Earth. There is an atmosphere present, although its composition is yet to be determined. There is a possibility of finding an ocean on this planet, covering up to 60% of its surface. Scientists believe that there is an 84% chance of finding life on this planet, although not necessarily intelligent life. The planet's similarities to Earth suggest the existence of Earth-like animals, although their appearance is unknown. However, due to the great distance between these planets and Earth, further exploration and discovery are required to gather more information. Kepler 186 is referred to as Earth's cousin due to its resemblance. It orbits a dim red dwarf star and is closer to its star than Earth is to the Sun. This results in a reddish sky resembling sunsets on Earth. Kepler 186 is about the same size as Earth, making it a decent choice for colonization. Larger planets with stronger gravity provide more protection, thicker atmosphere, and more space for settlement. The planet has a stable tilt, leading to stable seasons and a normal day-night cycle. Mars, for example, has an unstable tilt, resulting in a dried-up ocean and a barren red desert. Kepler 62e and Kepler 62f are comparable to Earth in their similarity. Kepler 62e is larger and orbits a red dwarf star, while Kepler 62f is slightly smaller. These planets may be water worlds, covered mostly or entirely by water. The composition and surface of these planets are still unknown. While these super-Earths are intriguing, there are numerous other exoplanets closer to Earth that could potentially harbor life. However, their great distance makes it challenging to explore them at present.